Tonight's 48 hours will continue.
My job is to figure out who this person is.
The men of the FBI.
They're trying to get into his head.
It's on the dangerous.
Got an explosion.
You were there as they take. Where did you get this guy? Then
I got that news phone.
down. The FBI Declassified Tuesday only on CBS. The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Weeknights on CBS.
A pandemic and a recession. Pennsylvania's small business families and bipartisan coronavirus relief in Congress. What did Brian Fitzpatrick do? Nothing. It's no surprise. Fitzpatrick only stood with Trump when he needs him most. Fitzpatrick voted with Trump 84% over 2 years. Brian Fitzpatrick, politics trumps Pennsylvania. House Majority PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
I love this place. My dad was in the Air Force and we moved constantly. But when I came to the Lehigh Valley more than 30 years ago, I knew I was finally home. People here are independent and resilient and want the same things. Fairness, high-skilled jobs, not just for those with a 4-year degree, and affordable health care and prescription drugs. In Congress, that's exactly what I've been working for. I'm Susan Wild, and I approve this message.
The pink Philly skyline is a reminder from CBS 3. Tell someone you love to schedule a mammogram. CBS 3's Lights for the Fight is presented by Susan G. Komen Philadelphia. For hyper-local breaking news coverage in Philadelphia, South Jersey, Delaware, and the Lehigh Valley, watch CBSN. Philly. Stream on CBSPhilly.com and your favorite devices.
Trucking rain and a colder air forecast tonight.
We all have to understand this could have happened to, and as parents, we need to help out each other. And that's what I'm doing.
Private investigator Michael Toretta says he has gone through the more than 16,000-page case file at least 3 times. He's hoping to find new clues as to who could have abducted Jennifer Kessler.
I won't tell the technique. What I like to do with this investigation is put a puzzle together, one piece at a time.
One of the first things he did was go back to the scene of the crime and speak to people who lived at Jennifer's complex. You were there at the same time as Jennifer Kessler. Did you ever meet her?
I don't recall formally meeting her. She did look familiar.
Colleen, who has to only use her first name, lived in the complex 2 years before Jennifer disappeared, leading to her state transformation. Around the complex, she felt uneasy.
When I would come home from work, there would be a large group of men outside drinking, and whenever I would have to walk past them, there would be a little bit of comments or just a lot of uncomfortable stares. It wasn't a great feeling. I didn't like it.
Colleen says she confused religion. And then Tammy says she caught a peeping Tom, a man she believes was a worker at the complex.
He was pleasuring himself in the corner of my patio.
You opened the door and saw that.
Busted him. Caught him.
But she says he fled in a white van. Tammy filed a police report, and to this day, she says they have never found the peeping Tom or the white van he was driving. Then Toretta spoke to a woman who did not want to appear on camera, and the name Chino came up again, that maintenance worker at Jennifer's complex. The woman claimed that Chino often approached her in the parking lot late at night when she returned from work and made her feel uncomfortable. How often would you socialize with him?
A few times a week.
But this woman, who wants to be called Ashley, had a different opinion of Chino.
I remember him being fun and friendly, talkative.
She moved into the complex just weeks after Jennifer disappeared.
He came over to my condo quite a bit.
She says they never talked about Jennifer's disappearance.
I always wanted to ask him, you have keys to all of the apartment. What do you think happened? That's a really hard question to ask somebody that's sitting on your couch next to you.
Ashley says she never was suspicious of Chino until one day 9 months after Jennifer vanished, when Chino suddenly disappeared and moved out of the complex in the middle of the night.
He had the opportunity to tell me, and he didn't.
Ashley says at first she didn't reach out to police.
I sat on it for a little bit, and it just ate away at me. So I did. I called the crime line back then and told them, and they took my statement.
But she says no one ever followed up with her.
Why is what the women at the Mosaic told you important?
I think it's important because it paints a picture that I don't believe I would have gotten from the 16,000 documents. There's nothing in there that indicates that there were problems at the Mosaic.
After Chino's name came up multiple times, the Kessie team was anxious to talk to him.
Chino should expect to hear from us. Chino needs to be
I'll go
spoken
to
to
my
again.
And
brother's tomorrow.
despite telling Detective Wright years ago he knew nothing about Jennifer's
You're gonna be
disappearance,
here.
the Kessies
You'll be all right
Chino
here by
was being
yourself.
truthful.
Mm-hmm.
Did he know more than he had admitted?
Sister-in-law says, not fair to me, not fair to you.
Questioned Chino was
So,
back in
and she don't want to get
2001.
between my brother and
We
I.
have two of our own questions. We'd like
She's
to
actually the glue that holds us
Heading
together.
out to his last known address, where I'm hoping we can find him.
Hey, how are you? Chino. I'm Peter Van Sant with CBS News.
We agreed not to use his full name when we asked about Jennifer.
I'm
Kessie.
not bothered by it. I already had a feeling that something was going to go on. That's why I stayed in the car.
He's like my dad, so.
You had nothing to do with her disappearance.
Not at all.
Where were you the morning of January 24th, 2006?
He's young, but he has an old spirit.
That's for sure.
And what about that photo taken by security cameras?
Is this you?
No, it's not.
Do you know who this is?
And no, actually, I don't.
You don't know. And you were the maintenance man there. When you saw the workers at that complex, you don't recognize this figure?
No. Mi amor, it's okay. I have nothing to hide. I do not recognize that person.
Do you know of anyone who might have been involved in Jennifer Kessie's disappearance?
And believe me, if I did know anyone that was involved in that, the Kessie family would be known as well. I met Jennifer Kessie. She was a beautiful person. She had no problem with me.
Before we left, Chino even agreed to talk with the Kessie team. And in fact, weeks later, he did. But there were no big headlines. Toretta presses on.
I want to do my best and bring Jennifer Kessie home to them one day.
After all the interviews and reviewing the case file, Toretta says he now has a new theory as to what could have happened to Jennifer Kessie.
She's locking the door and never sees it coming.
Next at 11, our Jessica Cartalia has an exclusive interview with Joe Biden today in Bucks County, where President Trump campaigned this Saturday in the race for the White House.
June can make the week feel like 7 Mondays.
Multiple symptoms. Get through this.
Got that right. Let's rethink this. So your doctor tells you about Trintellix, a prescription medicine for adults with depression.
Feeling this overall relief.
Plus, get this.
Trintellix had no significant impact on weight in clinical trials.
Tell your doctor right away if you're experiencing depression or unusual changes in mood, behavior, or thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants in the season only used in young adults. Do not take with MAOI. Tell your doctor about your medications, including migraines, psychiatric, and depression medications, to avoid a potentially life-threatening condition. Increase
The guy got off the work today.
especially if they will then pain relief, aspirin, or blood thinners.
I wasn't expecting him till tomorrow morning.
Common side effects include nausea.
That's a long.
Some reports of weight gain have been received some product approval.
Feeling better, even on laundry day.
Ask your doctor about Trintellix. Financial help may be available.
It's on the McDonald's Mountain Tree Valley. Pay face for a few bucks with initial soft drink for just $1.
Yeah, that was damn awkward. I didn't know what to say, what to think. I just was like, fuck it. Shit happened. So I just had a slight feeling something was going to happen.
Well, nothing did happen.
No, I just had a feeling that somebody's going to be upset.
Well, I didn't promise myself that I made a note to myself until my sister-in-law about it. Next time he asked me to do something, ask either he help me or get one of his friends and not breaking my neck. You know, we have more people to get the job done quicker. I got other things to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, saying time is not a luxury. And once you lose time, you can't get it back. No matter what you do. I always thought if I missed some sleep, I would catch up the next day, but it's not true.
Nearly 15 years have
I had a feeling something was up when he walked in the house and didn't speak to nobody.
Not even his wife. He treats her like dirt. That's why she left him.
I'm used to walking in the house, speaking to everybody, introducing myself, getting to know people. When he walked in the house and ain't sitting there, I was like, oh, something happened.
Well, I don't know if they ever gave him the family value. You know, but they told me, especially my mother, you come to somebody's house, you speak. I never forgot that.
Oh no, he is coming into his own house, but the thing is, I spoke to his wife, but I just knew when he walked in, I looked over, he ain't say nothing, so I'm not going to say nothing. He just stared, and I just knew from that point on something was wrong. And I just look at like it was just an uncomfortable situation, but I'm over it. That's on him.
Well, he'll live and learn.
I'm not the type of person that's going to kiss ass and speak first. If you give me bad vibes, I'm just going to keep quiet.
But Toretta struck out when he tried to find those workers.
Well, like my mother said, you reap what you sow. Can't argue with that one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe in karma, but in a humanly way, karma is you reap what you sow. But it's just karma is a man thing. I just wouldn't say that. I don't believe in it. I just believe what the Word of God said. You reap what you sow. So if you treat somebody bad and do something to them, it's definitely going to come back on you. And God's going to allow it. That's what people don't understand. It was like, oh, what did I ever do? Oh, yeah, but I remember 2 years ago, I beat that guy to a bloody pulp.
The men that were in the apartment across from Jennifer's
That's why
God's time is not ours.
Based on your experience, is there a possibility
1,000 years here on earth is one day in heaven. So actually, Christ has only been going 2 days. If you look at it.
It was a good enough tip that you see the actions of how many divers, but no carpet, just us.
This is something that is daunting me. We need to see what's inside that
I
complex.
take this
The Cashapps
thing
have dedicated
over
their
to
lives
Best Buys
and weathered enormous
and
financial
look at
hardship
it.
to finding the
This is the
truth
right
of what happened to their beautiful 24-year-old daughter on that January morning in
Just got to figure out
2006.
which one of these is a touch screen.
Those two look like they are right now. This one is the one that got issues.
That's for real old computer.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with this
No,
one.
I'm taking it over to the
Someone to take the courageous step of coming
wait a
forward
minute.
with information.
I think they said all my devices.
Heartbreaking mystery.
The phones say something.
I'll have to call them and ask them.
Said to Jennifer all the time.
I paid for it. I paid for that extra warranty, which my brother didn't want, but I gave it to him anyway. I gave him that freebie for the security, the camera. It was only $27 for, was it 3 years? That's cheap.
Just living life.
Because stuff like this break down all the time.
Deserve that.
So they said you want to extend a warranty, it's only $7. Okay, put it on.
It's about Jennifer, it's not about us. And just please think of Jennifer.
I gotta find out which one.
It was just fucked up. It's like somebody helping you put cameras up to save your life, and you ain't say yo, what up, hey nigga, how you doing? Y'all having a good night? Da da da.
Well, I'm still going by what my mother told me, but you know, it's a limit. I'm not Jesus. So
no, that's right.
I can't do everything. You know, even though my mother said, take care of your brother, but you know, I'm only a human. We're a man.
Yeah, you can take care of somebody, but you ain't got to tolerate their bullshit and ignorance.
No, I just, you know, when those things come to me, I just kind of overlook it. Like, ducks up for what? Ducks off water off a duck's back. This one might be the touch screen. Little baby one.
It's honestly exciting to be able to cast when I first wrote 4 years ago. I didn't have a say. I do now. In 4 years.
Where the hell? You got a lot of damn laptops. What the hell?
Yeah, I got another one in there too.
So you got this one. That's a tablet down there. That's a laptop. That's a laptop. Then you say you got another one in there. Then you got the computer in there. Then this one.
Yeah.
Then that one.
No. No, you already said that one.
What the hell?
I got a little lab going over here.
Shit, with all this you got in this damn house, if anything was to happen, I would sell all this shit.
No, I don't think in the negative. The only thing that would happen is a fire. I'm trying to avoid that. I just had to send my landlady a picture of the lint trap. He didn't clean it. And he was told to clean it. I said, after a build-up, you know, it backs up, and then all it takes is a spark to ignite that material, and you got a fire. Let's see if the news is on.
Shit, this a whole goddamn eBay. Laptops, tablets, desktops, flat screen TV.
I never have to leave the house.
What the hell?
I never have to leave the house.
Shit, am I gonna be okay tomorrow? I'm gonna be damn fine. It's gonna be quiet. Even though it be quiet, it's my loud ass mouth.
I think he goes to work tomorrow.
Ain't nobody worrying about him.
think he was on vacation the second weekend of this month. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He was off 6 days. So he might have been on vacation that day.
Ain't nobody worrying about his regular ass. As long as he don't come acting crazy knocking on his door, I don't have to goddamn pull out the good knife. You better take his goddamn Poppy Chulo ass on somewhere.
Let's see what inning are we on. I'm just trying to see which inning. Oh, 7. Okay, it's still got a little ways to go because I think it goes up to 9. So, okay. I better turn down this TV. I just turn off the sound box, but I leave the volume not too high. He's probably trying to get stuff on me, and I'm trying to get stuff on him. So
he can't burn you.
No, if it's noisy, you know, and it's after.
You got a witness, so if anything was that, I'm like, he's not his damn self.
Oh yeah, but you're not supposed to, do evil for evil. Then another nigga.
You gotta tell the truth. If he's trying to get you in trouble by my TV was not that loud, but since he wanted to be an ass, we can speak on all the stomping and banging you hear at 4:00 in the morning.
Or even the vacuum. Well, you did it twice so far. Well, who does that?
That man need to leave the hell alone. The camera is down. That's all he could bother you about. If your TV is loud, oh well.
Over there. So I can have the phone in the room. If somebody's at my door, just look at it.
You got what he wanted, so you can leave the fuck alone. If your TV is loud, oh damn well. As long as it ain't no damn
I wouldn't do that.
Pussy popping music blasting, he shouldn't be bothered.
My
shit, maybe he needs some damn gospel with ignorant ass.
No, he does listen to gospel. I heard it in the past. I was actually surprised.
That nigga no good and goddamn well he wasn't listening to that damn gospel.
No, I heard it.
Yeah, he probably was listening to gospel to damn be forgiven for his sinful ass ways.
No, this was like
shit. I turn on some damn the Clark sisters and I need to be forgiven too.
Well, music's not gonna. Well, it might, certain things.
It helped me do a brain surgery, eye surgery. My dad died. My great grandparents died. My brother's being in jail. One going to the Navy, and I'm missing his going away parties.
Yeah, because it's like, anything godly like could bring you to Christ.
Yeah, sure enough. I love the Lord. I might be a crazy motherfucker and end up cursing people out once every blue moon, but the Lord forgives me.
Yeah. As long as you ask for forgiveness, you have to ask for it. He's not going to do it.
If he ain't forgive me, my ass would have been dead a long time ago.
Don't even talk like that.
Because I'll be ready to kick somebody ass. I think I said, oh, I don't think I made it right.
But the pudding?
I tried to make Jello. This shit did not come out right.
Well, it's only 2 ingredients.
I used the hot water.
Yeah.
I'm using cold water. And it still looked like juice.
Oh, it takes a long. When did you do it?
Just a few seconds ago.
No. You got to at least let it stay almost like overnight. Yeah.
Yeah, that was me making this Jello when you heard all that stuff.
Yeah, it takes like not quite 24 hours, but just so at least overnight, you know. Should have told me. I would have let you know, because I just started making Jello this year, and I felt like, even though somebody might think it's a preschooler could do it, but it was like a major accomplishment for me, because I was glad that it came out right, because you got to really stir it when it's hot, so you get all the grinds, the grain.
No, they're
Because otherwise it's going to get like really, really like hard.
Yeah, that's what I did right.
Overspending on a retinol cream.
I used the hot boiling water. I stirred it.
And you put cold.
Then I had to put cold water. I added a few pieces of ice to make it colder. But the ice melted. It's gonna come out. However, come out.
Well, by the morning,
I'll wait.
it should be right. Well, I never actually timed it. I just like, if I do it tonight, then I wait till like the same time.
It's only 11 o'clock.
Yeah, and I look at it, and then I see it. It's done. I'm trying to figure out which is this the one. It's the touch screen.
Damn, where everybody at? Danny then fell asleep on me. I go on YouTube, ain't none of y'all talking.
Sometimes Facebook is dead too.
Facebook sucks. Penis. Uh-oh, somebody got a call.
This is a pillowcase filled with candy, except it's a cup filled with candy.
Hey, I'm getting off. See y'all. Bye-bye. Y'all ain't talking.
I had a hard time